These are scary times. Bleak times. And Ukraine's Stolen Children is one of many films that continues to shed light on the growing list of horrors sweeping the world. Veteran journalist and filmmaker Shahida Tulaganova tells horrific story of thousands of children reported missing Ukraine in 2022 and taken away the months after Russia invaded country. In this film, Tulaganova gets heart of matter by talking some of young people who were taken by Russians, sometimes what were supposed to be holiday camps. She also meets family members, carers and charity workers who try to bring them home. Denis was 16 years old and living in an orphanage in the Kherson region when Russian troops occupied the region. Volodymyr Sahaidak, who runs orphanage, tells the story of an intelligent and helpful boy who tries to take care of young children while area is under blockade. As in many contemporary films about conflict, the presence telephones adds an element intimacy. We see clips Denis talking about the psychological difficulties living under fear attack. Shortly after Denis was taken away, he was seen on Russian state television wrapped in a Russian flag. Kostya was 14 when he said Russian soldiers pointed their guns at him and that they suspected Ukrainian militants were living in his family's home. He tells a story of capture and escape, explains that knew how to untie his bound hands because wanted to be in the special forces since was a little boy, but when emerged from the basement where was found his detained family had already fled their home. Months passed before I saw them again. 2 teenage sisters, Yana and Yana, their brother Nikita, and another boy, Danil, were sent to a holiday camp run by the Russians, where they were required to go for a few weeks so they could stay at home, keep them safe, and give them a break from life in the war zone. Those weeks turned into months. According to children Tulaganova spoke here, they were told speak only Russian and were forced to play patriotic songs on stage when inspectors arrived at the camps. They were told that their parents had abandoned them and discussions began about giving them Russian documents or even adoption. But many of these children had parents or caregivers who had no idea how to find or bring their children back. In confusion, Danil's mother, Alla, feels guilty for letting her son go to the camp in the first place. Oksana, who was separated from her son Nikita as a result of the ing of the bridge connecting his school to his village, does not know how to start looking for him. Both are being helped by the charity Save Ukraine, which aims to reunite families. Fascinatingly, we see his work up close. Oksana goes with Denis' godmother Olga to find her son, but on the way they are detained and interrogated, and only one of them reaches their destination. For obvious reasons, the cameras can only follow them so far, but the insight is vivid and terrifying. Save Ukraine advises family members